What's going on, YouTube? Here we have a 2004 Yamaha YZ450F that I picked up as a fixer-upper on Facebook Marketplace for only $1,000. So the timeline of events was I saw it on Facebook Marketplace. It didn't say if it was a 250 or 450. I messaged the guy. He says it's a 450. It immediately spikes my interest. I'm like, okay. I never owned a 450. I've had a Honda CRF 150R. CR85, YZ125, YZ250, and so on. Never really owned a 450 before. Well, you that can't trust people online, but he said it wasn't getting spark, but I just kind of accepted in my head, okay, it's probably blown up. He wanted 1,800. When he got here, I got it for 1,000. And as soon as I kicked it, I realized, okay, it has compression, and it may just be a carb issue or maybe a small wiring issue. Well, I ran through it, and sure enough, it wasn't getting spark. So I changed the stator magneto, the flywheel, the ignition boot, pretty much all that, and I got it running, which I'll show a running video, probably be a second video. Yeah, so this thing is a monster. I've definitely had my fun with it. I plan to make a separate video. It seems like there's not many 04 to 06, and if I didn't state in the video prior, this is an 04 to, well, I think it's 03, if I'm not mistaken, 03 to 06 generation. And it seems as these have a spark issue that's pretty common when I talk to several mechanics, and it looks like I was looking in forums as well. And I'll run that down in a separate video. So the bike had no spark. Stators are extremely expensive for this bike. An OEM stator was looking at about, I think, $575. So what I ended up doing was I bought an entire complete bottom end on eBay, complete bottom end with the clutches, the sprocket. I didn't change the sprocket, but the clutches, the sprocket, the gears, I'm guessing. I didn't even run through it all. And I took the stator and the flywheel and I pulled it out, got it in here, kicked this bad boy over, and yeah, sure enough, started right up, and I couldn't believe it. Well, I mean, I put oil in it too, obviously, because I wouldn't, the oil's going to come out if you pull your stator cover over. I wouldn't be that dumb to do that. But yeah, she's a beauty for only 1,000, and it looks like I plan to put the 2021 conversion, or I'm not sure if it actually says that, but the conversion kit plastics on here, and it's going to make it look relatively newer. I plan to upgrade the carb. I found this is your standard FCR 39. I think almost all motocross bikes, for the most part, ran a similar carb to this, or this exact carb, flat CR. I found a website that sells pretty much a flat CR clone with fully upgraded jets and, better parts in the internal. So we'll see how that works. I'm assuming this is the stock exhaust. It's usually long, so I guess someone cut it, or I don't know what happened there, to be honest. But it has pro taper bars. It has the unbreakable brake lever. Unfortunately, the other day it fell in the truck. I kind of knocked the end of the clutch off. Anyway, let's get this bad boy started. Oh, too cold for her to be running right now. Gonna let it run with the choke on. As soon as I take the choke off, it seems to die. It's a little cold outside today. Very loud bike, very loud. Might die off. It is very cold outside. Oh man, she's still running strong for a 2004. I'll give it some gas, it might die out. Definitely needs some carb tuning, like I stated before, so I'm sure you'll hear it. Oh, she already died. Yeah, it's definitely too cold outside. I'm down here in the south and it is in the 30s today. I'm gonna make another video soon. One will be explaining the no spark issue with the first gen 450s, and in the second video explaining about, no, it won't even be explaining, I'll just show it running, give it a few revs, let you hear it. Hopefully looking to get a GoPro and show some really nice views, go ride up a little bit. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions about these bikes, I see that there's not many videos on these for some reason. If you have any questions that I could possibly answer, feel free to comment.